Will self-talk kill or supersize your business? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Let's talk about this today. Welcome to No Nonsense November, day 15. Today we're talking about the impact of self-talk on us and growing and building and supersizing our business. Now, most of us, of course, would say, I don't believe I speak negatively to myself. I don't have any self-talk. So, of course, it's not going to impact my business. But guess what? That's a lie. Every single one of us has negative self-talk. Some of us more than others. And if we have a block and we don't think we have any negative self-talk and that it's impacting our performance, us, or our business, we need to become much more self-aware and organizationally aware to the negative messages, the negative self-talk that's going on in everybody's head in our business, because otherwise it can profoundly stunt the growth of or even kill your business. How do I know? Killed a couple of businesses with negative self-talk, negative beliefs, negative thoughts about that business and industry. So today's topic is speak to yourself with kindness and master your mindset and the messages that you're sending to yourself in order to build up, grow, and build not only your business, but the people that are a part of your business, because none of us creates anything significant on our own. Now, you might be saying, oh, but I'm this tremendous author or coach. Well, you usually coach other people, or whatever the thing you're saying is, and I don't need any other people. Well, yes, we all need other people. And so I don't even entertain those comments anymore, or questions or concerns. It's like, okay, the level of self-awareness is so low, even of lower than mine. We can't work here. All right, so today, catch yourself. And our action item today is just to pay attention to the messages and the thoughts that you have specifically about your business and about what you're capable of, about your industry, about everything. And just brainstorm and write down a bunch of those today. Just the thoughts that pop into your head. And realize many of them will just be outright wackadoodle crazy, but you'll think it and you'll write it down because you realize, oh, 10% of my thoughts are just absolutely nuts. And why would I ever think them in my head, much less say them out loud or believe them? Because they're playing in the background and they're being fed into your subconscious all the time. Kind of scary. So you want to make sure that they're feeding you good, positive things, not negative, doubtful, fearful, stay in your comfort zone, stay in your lane. You're not good enough. You don't deserve BS things, right? How do we go about doing that? Well, we first and foremost have to notice them. The beliefs our beliefs, which come from the messages and thoughts that are playing in our head, lead to our behavior, what we will or will not even consider doing, what we'll even allow ourselves to see. There is so much bias built into each and every one of our brains, and it's all put in there intentionally, not intentionally, unintentionally, but lovingly to keep us safe. Our subconscious just wants us to stay in our own little bubble of security forever and never step outside of that. And guess what? Greatness happens outside of that as we're growing and becoming who it is that we're really meant to be in our business and in our lives. So we want to focus on the things that are working out for us so that we create more of those in our life. We want to focus on action, not beating ourselves or accusations, not beating ourselves up because something didn't go 100% according to our plan. I don't know, some of you are big planners and controllers like I am, but I don't like it when my plans don't go right, but that's judging it negatively. So then I get more of things that make my plans not go right. Awareness, not admonishment. We want to be aware of these thoughts, that they pop into our head so we can take care of them and deal with them in a positive way, not beat ourselves up even more because we have negative thoughts. Scientists and smarter people than I have done lots and lots of scientific studies on this, and there's varying degrees of how many thoughts we have in a day, what percentage of those are negative, and what do we do about it? It's pretty easy. But how many there are, it's a huge number, like 80 to 90,000 thoughts a day. I don't know about you, but I don't even want to consciously be aware of 80 or 90,000 thoughts a day, but I do want to be aware of the negative ones that I can change and take control of. I don't want to worry about all my bodily functions. Please, subconscious, keep doing that for me. But I do want to hear every time I think I'm not good enough or I don't deserve or that opportunity isn't for me. Lots of opportunities aren't for us and use it as a filter based on our core values. But I don't want to be turning away opportunities or not even seeing them because I have blinders on about what our business should or shouldn't do. So I want to find ways to lead with my inner cheerleader, my inner CEO, not with my inner child, right? I guess it really is our inner child. I'm just learning about so many things on the school platform now. Inner child regulation, regulating our bodies. I'm like, I don't even know what that is. I never even heard of that before. I just go through my life like a steamroller and know I'll figure it out along the way. So today, I really challenge you to think about and notice the thoughts that you're having. And then I've got a coach who's teaching us to question those thoughts and beliefs that come into our head. Because if we have a thought and we're thinking it over and over and over again, it isn't just a thought anymore. It's an automatic program that's being served up to us from our subconscious with the intention of keeping us safe. That really means it's keeping us stuck in our comfort zone, and we're never going to create what we want to create because that's always outside our comfort zone, right? The big desire that we have for our business, and a lot of people, me included, won't even say it out loud because other people would think we're absolutely crazy to even believe that we can create that. But that's the kind of lifelong legacy goals and dreams and desires we want to have, and we want to always be keeping in the forefront of our mind, and then being grateful for every little step along the way to getting there. All right, that is our topic for today. I want to say master your mindset, but that's too broad a topic for this. Today, just find and observe your most negative, most prevalent thought that pops into your head and address that today and challenge that today. Be an inquisitor about that today. Ask it questions, because when you ask it questions and challenge it, that's the first step to dissolving its power over you and your subconscious and breaking through to the next area of scale and success that you want for you, your life, and your business. All right, have an amazing day. If you need help or have any questions about this, hit me up. It's Saturday in my neck of the woods, so I am available to help. And it sounds like all of the people in my household have got colds and are sick, so I will definitely be available to help because I'm going to stay away from them. All right, have an awesome day. I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.